Hey guys, it's Tala with Shadow Seekers. Today's paranormal encounter is called It Wants Her Soul.
Hi, I'm Jennifer with Shadow Seekers. I am a psychic medium who has been seeing ghosts and entities all my life. These are all my personal encounters. So let me tell you what I've seen. Me and my daughter had moved into a new apartment, and when we moved in, I didn't sense anything. And at that time, I was able to see ghosts, but I wasn't able to sense them. So him making himself not known, I don't know how it was, but I didn't sense anything when we first moved in or saw anything. So everything was pretty normal at first. And then I want to say maybe a few months into living there, I started like I guess that's when I was able to get my ability or something. But I felt like I was being like stared down, nasty stared down, like someone wanted to beat me up. Like it was like hardcore stare, like throughout my apartment. Like everywhere I was going, I felt like it followed me everywhere. It was a hard, nasty stare. But yet when I left my apartment, I didn't feel that feeling. It just immediately vanished. So I started thinking, it has to be something within my apartment. It has to be something that's there, that it's not letting me make itself known, And so one night out of the blue, just so happens, it made itself known. I was sleeping one night, and when I was sleeping, I don't know, something woke me up. And when I woke up, I immediately looked to my left. My left, and that's where my daughter slept. And right next to her, there was this tool entity. It was like I can't explain it. It looked. The only thing I can say, I want to say it could be a demonic thing. The reason being is because how it was just the way it's unnatural. I guess you can say it was tall, but it was like very narrow from the legs to the hips, and then it kind of went up, and it had such broad shoulders. I want to say I'm 5 foot even. I want to say I could lay clearly, like lay down, like I'm like at the beach lounging to the left. You know what I'm saying? Like model style, like look at me. Like I literally, from his shoulders, like literally, because they were so fudging broad. Does that make sense? And he was so big, and I could see like he had no neck. It just went like it went into like a helmet, like I don't know, like a pimple on a back or something. I can't explain it. You know what I mean? It just popped out. You know what I mean? And that's where his eyes were, and he would just glare at like me, like he hated me, and like as though he wanted my daughter, like he wanted her soul, if that makes sense. And so I would like, and so I got mad. So I got up and I was like, get it. Because when it comes to my family, I don't give a fuck who you are. I'm sorry. I know I'm going to die. I know I'm going to lose this fight, but I'm going to fight. That's just me. I'm sorry. Especially for my little youngin. You know what I mean? But anyways, so I'm like, and so all of a sudden, as I'm pushing him to leave, like to get out, we're just like going towards my doors, like kind of like, I guess you can say like I guess when you walk in, it's like hot hamburger. It's a hot dog. It's long, and then, or it's a hamburger. It's horizontal. God dang it. And then, and so it's when you walk in, so it's long like that. And right as soon as you turn left, it connects to my bathroom, which is also a hallway bathroom, if that makes sense. Well, right there, all of a sudden, I start seeing this thing manifest as I'm slowly trying to like say something. It's like everything kind of slows down, I guess you could say, but it's like it starts to manifest in that corner, like kind of like somebody, like somebody poked like a pimple in the pus, but instead it was black stuff coming out. It just spreaded on that whole corner, and it got big, and I was like, oh my god. It made me back up a little bit, but like, oh my god, is this gonna go over my head? But it didn't. It was pretty big though, and that creature climbed in it. I was like, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. All I can think of is run. I ran to my bed back. I put the sheets over. I hugged my daughter, and I just kept praying, and I just went to sleep. Well, anyways, time passed. Time passed. You know, I sometimes I would sense it. Sometimes I didn't. As long as it didn't touch me or my daughter, it would do what you want. You know what I mean? We were kind of having. I guess I felt we had an understanding, but I guess I was wrong because about a month later, as I was washing dishes, I just hear my daughter scream, "Mom, help me! It's got me! It's got me! Mom, it's got me!" And as I take off running, I run and I see as she's go like the bathroom. Like I said, the bathroom connects to my bedroom and it's also the hallway. So I'm coming from the hallway, and I grab my daughter, and it's like all I could see in my bedroom was like a black hole, and it was pulling her in. I mean, I can't describe this hole because it was just, I was more focused on my daughter, but from my peripheral, I guess I didn't see no light. I didn't see any light. That's all I can say. I didn't see, I know it was a hole and I didn't see no light, but I was pulling her and pulling. And so as I pulled her, I was, praying, and he or whatever it was, let her go. We fell back, and that was it. And it was like she fell, and it was like as though she kind of, I don't know how you explain it, but not like she didn't pass out, nothing like that. She was a little bit dazed. There you go, dazed. So I said, okay, honey, let's go lay down. And she was like, so we laid down, and when she woke up, she remembered, but now as she's older, she doesn't remember, which is very weird to me. But I mean, she knew about it. She even told my mom about it. That's how that's how much of I'm telling you this story. She's my mom, and she told my mom about it, which my mom already knew about this thing that was already in our living our apartment or whatever. So, anyways, with that being said, like time passed a couple times. I mean, nothing happened. It was kind of like dry, nothing. It was like nothing too, crazy or anything like that wouldn't happen. Well, one weekend, my daughter went to go stay with her father that weekend, and as I was like cleaning that apartment or whatever, I fell asleep on my couch, and when I woke up to someone screaming, but in my face. And when they were screaming in my face, I was like, what the fuck? I was like all like scared, like what the, but it was like so close to my face, I couldn't really like move too much. And I was like, what the fuck? And it was like, but I was so confused, like what the fuck am I looking at? And as I came to start I guess I was waking up more and more, I started realizing it was upside down. So whatever it was looking at me, I guess bending over from my head side down. That's why we were looking at an upside down angle. And I was like, and it just was, I just saw red eyes and a black hole, no mouth, no nothing, but you could see the outline of the head, if that makes sense. And it's just, you just can sense just mad, like it's mad, it's screaming. And as it's screaming, all of a sudden, I just boom, it grabs me by my hair and drags me off the couch and then down the hallway, and I'm screaming and crying and trying to get it. I mean, it is pulling me so hard. I mean, it's a long hallway because again, it's my water heater, the bathroom, and then a little space, and then it's my bed, and then my bedroom, and then it's the front door. You know what I mean? So it's a pretty long hallway, and I'm like holding on, screaming. I'm like, and as I'm doing this, my mom so happens to arrive at my house, and she's, Jennifer, oh my, she can hear me through the door screaming, and I'm like, she's trying to get in, and I'm screaming, and then all of a sudden it just stops. As my foot touches the door, somehow it just stops. Like everything, my hair's let go. It's not like it felt like it was like so loud. Everything was so loud, but everything just got quiet. And I just hear my mom, "Are you, Jennifer? Are you okay?" And I said, "Yeah." And I opened my door. Mom was, "Are you okay?" I was like, "Yeah." And I was like, and I go, "Oh my God." And I guess after a couple months after that, we moved out. Yeah, that was a lot.
Thank you so much for watching another Shadow Seekers encounter. Please remember to like, subscribe, and comment down below. And we will be back soon with another Shadow Seeker encounter. RIP. Rest in paranormal.